Assalamu alaikum, everybody. It's me again, it's Mary, up for a late night video. So, real quick, I wanted to post a video because what I'm really trying to do with this channel, I haven't seen on the internet, so I guess that's another one of the reasons that I'm creating it. Women, when you have a man and you're coming to Islam, maybe you're in a relationship that's not the best for you. Maybe it's abusive, unequally yoked. Maybe maybe his dean is not the best. You know what I mean? Maybe he's not prostrating, doing the things he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? In order to make sure that this relationship is a good relationship, um, the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said it should be. I know a lot of times it can be difficult, especially if you're definitely involved with this person. And when I'm saying relationship here, I'm talking about unmarried relationship. You know what I'm talking about. I think these relationships are the hardest to get out of um, when us women are trying to get back on track. You know, we know in our hearts, we know in our minds that it's not right. As for me, example, I have a relationship that I'm in, and I realize that in this relationship, I've done nothing but lose, 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 lose. One of the beautiful things about coming to Islam is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He really opens your eyes and your mind and your heart. He helps you realize what you've been missing, what you've been doing wrong. He just gives you this hindsight of things that are going on that maybe you didn't notice before. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things. I heard a brother say once that takes 30, 40 years to become a true son of Islam, just because it takes that much time to look and learn and to educate oneself and to just um, get in a general understanding about the creations of Allah. Allah is all knowing, most merciful. Allah says that the Quran says that, if you do these things before you come into Islam, then you should ask for forgiveness, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is forgiving off I can't remember exactly how they say it, but He's forgiving and merciful. But it's important that you don't go back and do these things that you were doing before you came to Islam. Like, for me, example, the relationship that I had, that I'm breaking off, since I came into Islam, we haven't shared the same bed, the same room. Um, I'm always covered. It says that, you should be covered in front of anyone that's not your mama, your daddy, close relatives. I think, I can't really say because don't know exactly, but I know that as far as in front of him and anyone besides my son, I stay covered. And you know what? I noticed that by just following the basic teachings of the Quran, it makes things so much more simpler. And as soon as you start deviating from prostrating, um, your daily devotions, reading, learning, studying, reading the Quran, staying in the masjid, which another thing is very important, things become harder. Because if you do it God's way, then God can bless the way that you're doing it. But if you're doing something that's not God's way, I mean, it's just going to be a struggle, and it's only going to increase your jihad. Everyone has their own jihad. I think I can't say that being a Muslim woman is more difficult than being a Muslim man or anything like that. Like, for me, example, right now I'm pretty much like a homeless woman. I mean, I kind of have a place to sleep, but not really. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not out on the ground, but um, I have a home anymore. And so I know, like, for instance, in the story of Job, you know, he had everything taken away from him, not by Allah, but Satan is the one that tested him and tested his faith. And I remember at one point saying, "Oh my goodness, God has stripped me of everything. I've lost everything." And I'm noticing like a little sideways here. And I think that's just a part of the jihad, you know. Um, I guess It helps me in my journey. I could talk to other people about it. Sometimes you really have to go through something to get to something, especially when you're starting over. So, anyway, I just kind of wanted to post that, something that was on my mind. So, toodles, I'm checking out. It's like 11 or 12 o'clock. I am out of here. Probably gonna YouTube it for a while. Peace. Wa alaikum salam. May peace be with you.